Alright, man, I want to welcome y'all back, man, to LP Boxing, and this just some more quick breaking news for you. It's just been confirmed by Sergey Kovalev that his longtime trainer John David Jackson have actually been confirmed that they have parted ways, and Sergey Kovalev is actually in the looks for a new trainer. After parting ways with John David Jackson, and some of the quotes that Sergey Kovalev have been putting out as some of, these are his own words, where he's saying that the whole time I worked with John David Jackson, he gave me nothing. Kovalev saying, I got nothing from him except mid work. I didn't feel him helping me in the ring because everything my preparation was constructed myself. I don't want to say anything bad about John David Jackson. He's a nice guy, but he's not the coach for me. He's not enough coach for me. Those are Sergey Kovalev's words, and he's actually saying that the majority of his fights with John David Jackson, he's constructed his own game plan when it comes to fighting inside the ring, and the only thing he got from John David Jackson is mitt work. He learned how to work the mitts, that's it. Which I believe that these two losses that he suffered to Andre Ward and then getting stopped in his last rematch by Andre Ward is actually get him on the fences and looking for a new trainer. Whatever went on inside the ring with Andre Ward, training had nothing to do with it. You had a different kind of animal in front of you. It's only so much a coach can prepare you for. Some of these things got to be on the fly. You have to make adjustments. If you saying that the fighter that you are and you've been doing this for a long time, then it really kind of makes you look bad because you constructed your own game plan, meaning that if he did tell you anything, you was going to do what you wanted anyway. I feel that John David Jackson was actually in a bad situation. You actually training a foreigner who's really, kind of speaks broken English. He's not really gonna understand too much. They actually brought another Russian guy in during the second rematch with Andre Ward, and it really didn't have no effects. I think he's a better fighter. His next fight is actually coming up November the 25th in Madison Square Garden on HBO. He's fighting a guy from the Ukraine who's 19-1 with 16 KOs. So he's actually making his return this year. So they say he's been in a talk with trainers. Abel Sanchez and Freddie Roach are not on this list of trainers. Is what he's been putting out there, and I wish the guy best of luck, and hopefully Kovalev can make a return, and be his old self. But like I said, it's gonna be hard to recover from these two losses, and it takes a real strong man to kind of bounce back from this. So